Welcome to the WBC arena and Buster. Oh, not too many seats. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Misses with the straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on earth.
Nobody home with that hook. That hook's blocked. How about that time counter shot? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Just missed with that hook. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And that hook misses. Why weren't they covering up? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because
you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Douglas in that last round. I promise you, all three judges. Here we go. It's round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You've got to make your opponent fight your kind of fight. They've got to get into your kind of arguments, your kind of dance.
Lucky that hook didn't. Whoa, wait a minute! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Disaster averted.
Bring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Do you believe what we are seeing? To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Ukrainian in big trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. Well, on to the third. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Caution is being thrown to the wind. The straight right just misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Men step back for just a moment. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Usyk. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two.
Back at it in round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How are they still standing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Ukrainian in big trouble. And apparently no rest for... Hold it right there. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've never seen a fight.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. That was... Here's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, my. The Ukrainian has been rattled. And down goes Alexander Usyk. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Watch it again, and they knew it when they threw it.
Wet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Get behind. Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just keep him on the edge.
And there's the bell to start round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Usyk. How is this fight still continuing?
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Couldn't land that jab. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit? Did you see that? Oh my, the Ukrainian has... Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and...